Welcome to Finding Meaning in Your Dreams 101. This is the lesson on personal dream interpretation. Dream interpretation is finding meaning in your dreams. This is really the core of the class. The action that I'd like you to take is to find meaning in your dreams. And so we'll talk about dream interpretation, how you can do it, and a couple guidelines that I recommend following. Dream interpretation has been with us as long as people have been dreaming or recording their dreams. Oftentimes, like the first dream dictionary came about because people have been working with dreams and noticing patterns and saying, hey, this is meaningful. You might look at this if there's this symbol in the dream. You do dream interpretation because dreams are a message from your deeper self, from the earth, from the source of creativity in your life. They want you to have insight, healing, transformation. They want to guide you. Some dreams are quite literally precognitive. They tell the future. They're simply a warning. Some dreams say, hey, you should make this decision, not that. Some dreams bring about spiritual, energetic, emotional, mental, physical healing through something. So we have to learn how to navigate dream interpretation and working with your dreams. In any case, working with your dreams through a personal dream interpretation practice will bring benefit to your life and those around you. And so I thank you for doing this work. The most important thing to remember about dream interpretation is that you are the sole authority on your dreams. Only you can interpret your dreams. I work with people and their dreams, and I do it professionally through the hypnotherapy work. I offer hypotheses, but it is them. They are the people who accept that or reject it. I say, what do you think about this interpretation? And they say yes or no. It's up to them. It's up to you. When you look through a dream dictionary, you may be repulsed by some of the interpretations and say, this can't possibly be true. But you also might say, hey, yes, this is absolutely true of my dream. This is how I'm going to interpret it. And so you're the authority of the dream. You're the one that gets to interpret it. You're the one that gets to take action on it and receive the healing, insight, and transformation that the dream is a message of. So, how to work with your dreams, how to do this personal dream interpretation practice. Oftentimes, the interpretation happens after the recording. So record the dream, and then at some other time in the day, have an experience of personal dream interpretation. You might engage with the dream in a new and different way. You might talk to someone about it. Oftentimes, my personal interpretation sessions follow a specific path, and that's really retelling the story of the dream, sometimes twice. If I'm working by myself, for myself, I'll often even speak aloud what the story of the dream is several times. When I'm listening, I'll have them do it twice. And so just work with that. And start with your feelings. Start with the feelings of your body. How did you feel when you woke up? And start, exploring the symbols. You might take a list of symbols or images that are extremely potent to you. What about the dream do you think is meaningful? What are you curious about? Follow that excitement and make a list in your mind or on a piece of paper or something of these different images, and start exploring these different images and exploring how these images relate to each other and your life. You'll really find some meaning there. The ways you can work with these images are finding a specific interpretation of those images. You know, what does this one thing mean to you? What's your personal associations? Start talking through, like, what does this mean? You know, why is this person here? There are many different interpretations, many associations that are correct. Generally, when you're working with your dream, your mind wants to help you interpret it. So allow thoughts to come up and don't judge them too much. You know, if it's silly, it's still a thought that's arising in your mind, and you can accept that as a step along the path to interpretation. Another way to work with symbols is research them. So particularly animals in your dream, or these very archetypal symbols like teeth falling out. There's a lot of information about archetypal symbols on the internet. You can start Googling it. Nord has dream dictionaries that were pulled together from the public domain, and you can read through about 6 interpretations of any symbol and say, does this work for me, does this not? And I'll get more into that in the next lesson. After looking through the symbols, I recommend taking an action on that dream interpretation. Where is the healing, insight, or transformation this dream is pointing to? And take action towards it. This allows you, the whole you, to know that you are listening to yourself, you're listening to your dreams, and you're taking action on it. If you take action on a dream and it's not the right action, the next night likely will provide you a dream that corrects this understanding. So understanding that this is a process instead of a single one time is helpful too. Yeah. Ultimately, we are deepening our relationship with our dreaming selves and that source of creativity. And this, like any relationship, never ends and cannot be reduced to just one thing. Like a cherished memory with your family, you can keep coming back to a dream and finding new and different meanings that are of benefit to yourself and those around you. The actions on this lesson are to observe the state of your mind waking up, to continue recording your dreams, and to use that state of mind, that feeling state associated with your dream, as a gateway to personal dream interpretations. I want you to interpret at least one dream and then report back your findings. So what patterns did you notice? And how did you interpret your dreams? So those are discussion questions that will be in the forum. Head over there once you're done with those actions. And thank you again for your work. This is incredible work you're doing, and is of benefit to yourself and those around you, because it brings you in greater connection with yourself and the source of creativity. Thank you, and I'll see you next lesson.